Hello, and welcome back to Hollow Knight Silksong. I have slept, so it is time to hopefully not suffer too terribly much as we do this thing that isn't actually all that difficult, but for some reason I just can't seem to do. So we'll make another attempt at this. We're only going to make a couple of attempts at this because I don't want to spend another hour on this. So I think I'm going to limit myself to 3 attempts. Well, we'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling. But yeah, because the thing is, I could do things to make this process easier for myself. Namely, recharging my lifeblood. So I think good start, by which I mean absolutely abysmal. Guy does 2 damage? Of course he does. What was that? Okay, not a good start. Yeah, and from that angle, I can't attack down with Beast Crest, so... Okay, I mean, that was alright. Just getting warmed up. I don't know why I have trouble hitting that guy consistently. You actually have pretty good reach with Beast Crest compared to a lot of the other crests. I shouldn't be missing attacks like that. Alright, so that was attempt 1. It's the warm-up. So part of the reason I've been saying this is easy is because it's a sequence of, like, there's the arena, which is 4 fights, and then there's an escape sequence, which, to be fair, I've never actually completed the escape sequence, but it doesn't actually seem all that difficult. So the problem that I'm having is that it's a sequence of a bunch of different things that I'm pretty sure I can do damageless in isolation, and for whatever reason, I'm just not able to chain them together. Okay, I went a little bit early last time. Just take your time. Okay, come on. Are you serious right now? How did I miss the wall? Okay, I just kind of gave up at the end there. Things were going poorly. Things were going poorly from Phase 2. But yeah, every single stage of this, I should be able to do without damage. In fact, I'm pretty sure... Oh, okay. In fact, I'm pretty sure I have done every single stage of the combat. How did I not take damage doing this? This was sloppy. This is not a good sign. I have done every single stage of the combat arena without taking damage. So it's just a matter of doing things properly, I guess. Like, I stand by my statement. This is not hard. I'm just not playing well. Oh, I already used my dash? Are you serious? Okay. Yep. This is just not going well. So we will recover the body, and then we will save exit, and we'll go do something else for a bit. Basically, doesn't matter, I'm just going to save exit. Doesn't matter, I'm just going to save exit. So basically, I'm going to reattempt this once I've refilled my lifeblood. Okay, because the other problem is that you have stuff like this that's really easy, and then I get impatient and rush it. I'm not respecting the level design. Alright, so we're gonna get our lifeblood, do other stuff for a bit, and then we'll come back to this. It should be really easy if I'm doing the same thing but with 4 more life. So. But yeah, I refuse to engage more with that because I think I'm just gonna get really frustrated. So if we're getting lifeblood, I guess we can see if it's possible to get to this door. So fastest way here is probably through Bone Bottom. Yeah, maybe Shellwood. But... We'll do Bone Bottom, because... because I can check out the quest board. That wasn't the station. Here we go. I don't expect anything will have come back at this point. But I will check just to see. Oh, there is something here. An icon of hope. The road is hard for we pilgrims. I want to build a beautiful symbol of hope to stand beside Bone Bottom and welcome all who are about to begin their long journey. I actually don't have enough for that. Hilarious. I'm starting to actually use my shards, so now the game's gonna make me grind a whole bunch of shards. Okay. Well, good to know it exists, I guess. And that means that, Bell Bottom, or Bellheart, might have something too, so it's another thing we can check. Oh, good job, me. I need shards! Completely failed to not only fail to get shards, but also to do the platforming. Wait, what? Is it gonna be one of those days? Should I just not be recording right now? I think I've commented on this in the past, and if not, I've certainly thought it a lot, but, there are disadvantages to doing a Let's Play as opposed to just playing the game on my own time. And this is... You know what, we can probably kill you. beast shard, okay. Oh, there's our shards. Some of them. Although I did just spend a whole bunch of shards, too. Right. That's not a good spot to harvest silk. I wonder if these are killable. I assume so. There we go. Grom, I have to kill 9 more? I mean, they're easy to kill, I guess. Just use the Silkstorm. Okay, burrowing worm that uses its many blunted teeth to dig through even the hardest bone. Is the boss thing I killed not in here? Is it even a boss? Here it is, Craggler. Thick-plated scuttler that prefers high places. Holds an extensive supply of searing acid in a layered sac within its shell. The acid rains from its mouth upon any creature it sees as food. Okay, so if we go left from here, this will be... Okay, I'm not close enough. So I don't think I can make that even with... maybe. If I'm a little bit more precise with my inputs. There we go. Okay. Weavenest Karn. Ah, it's an infested weave nest. How lovely. Okay, we've already hit you twice. Let's just kill you. Work on our journal. Oh. Just a free ability. Daughter of a distant land, we who remained have waited long. Bind our strength to yours. Reclaim the future of our haunted kingdom. This, I'm going to guess, is going to be a silk skill, like a spell of some sort. Because I can't imagine any mobility that would really make sense for this place. Sharp Dart. Pierce through enemies in a blur of blade and silk. Silk skills can be equipped in the crest screen of the menu. And I guess we have to use it now to get out? Maybe not. I don't always do that. Okay, well, I have a thing. Not sure what I was expecting, but... Okay. Well, so a couple of thoughts. It takes a lot longer to activate than I was expecting. But it is more vertical. So if I wanted to farm these... okay, I was a little bit too early. Which I'm not going to do, because this is a little bit awkward. I'll kill one more on the way out. It would be better to be doing that in a place where I actually get shards too, instead of just having them fall into spikes. Okay, why is this here? No. Okay, well, I'm going to assume we're done with that. Is this the right spot? It is. Yes, I have come. There, you are replete with wonderful plasmium once more. You can begin injecting it at once. Now off with you. Now I could probably... Oh no, if I save exit I'll just be in the weave nest. Yeah, okay. So that's one thing marked off the map. And I did want this refilled, so good that we have that done. I guess we could go back to Weavenest Atla, because there was that creature here that said to give us upgrades. It said it would give us upgrades at certain points, and I didn't know what that was about, but my guess was silk hearts, and I do have one more. I don't have any more crests since then, which was my other guess, but I had the upgrade for meeting the character, and I assume one extra upgrade, and I only had one silk heart at the time. So to me, that seems the most reasonable. Alright, so from here, I mean, we can go down or we can go up. Down is probably faster. Also, hold on. Yeah, that goes across. Isn't there... Yeah, the lever here I just never used. There we go. Okay. Those aren't spikes. This thing doesn't respawn. Okay. Hold on. Apparently this is going to be a... Oh, it is already down. I was just waiting in the wrong spot. I think I might have just caught something out of the corner of my eye. Maybe it's nothing. Maybe I already did it. But since we're having Okay, yeah, there's something here. Oh, there's something else here. Carved bone idol of an ancient weaver. Its prayer is etched upon its body. A relic of Farley's past, interesting to collectors of historical items. Guess we'll go this way and... Okay, we're on top of this structure. Does that mean that we could have... come up here earlier? Actually, have I ever been here? Yes, this is... I don't think I had the ability to climb last time I was here. Also, that's going to be really hard to do. Okay. Yeah, this is how we get across. So I guess there's not really anything else to do here. Hmm. Ow. Okay. So you could get across that way much earlier, and in fact, that means, I think, you can get here without spending a simple key, because you don't have to go through the wormways. You can actually just come across this way using just dash and float. So if you want to play this game with Wanderer Crest right from the start, that's an option. Oh, I should probably talk to the maid. I've done some stuff. Alright, never mind. Oh. Mossmere. Small fluttering creature capable of defending itself with its small stinger. This bug is soft and clumsy, but to its fortune, its home caves seem relatively free of effective predators. I wonder why that is. So let's see if the Silk Heart is another upgrade. I don't think the Shade Cloak equivalent, or the Sharp Shadow equivalent, is terribly interesting or useful. You're further able to expand your nature. Return to me. With what power I possess, I may be able to aid you further. Okay, so it's not Silk Hearts. And we've done this before. Yeah, we've done that. Okay. That's a little bit disappointing, but last time we were there we got a free... We got a free crest. Sorry, not a free crest. Free tool slot. Which would be... Which would be quite powerful if we were able to just get another one. Kind of hoping for another one. Maybe a blue one. That would be nice. Because then I could actually use some of my tools with my Beast Crest. Alright, so that was two things that I've been wanting to do. There are others. I did say Mount Fay was a thing. Deep Docks, like down here. I was just in that area, but I mean, it's also not that far. So maybe we'll do that. Let's see, Hunter's March, I think I'm done. Yeah, Sinner's Road, I don't think there was a ring on anything. I think that was just... whatever. Blasted Steps, there's stuff to do there. There's probably still a whole bunch of stuff to do in the Citadel. Slab, we haven't been able to find that last remaining key, and then there's Mount Faye outside of it. Okay, Farfields. Well, this feels better than the previous episode because I've at least been making progress on things. I've done some things. Alright, Sharp Dart. It just doesn't seem all that useful, if I'm being honest. Do we just go back? I've got my Plasmium. Oh. We'll try this again. Before doing Farfields. We just make like 2 or 3 attempts at this every time. Also, if I'm farming bone shards, these are probably not the enemies to do that with. Oh right, there was also the Mask and the Marrow that I wanted to play music for. Although if it's going to be another thing similar to this, then maybe not. There's got to be a decent reward for this, though. Really? You're gonna hit me from there? I am farming silk. Maybe questionable, but... yeah. Really? Okay. Yeah, so 5 hearts, I would have died already. Okay, don't do fancy things. Well, the game took pity on us. Okay, now we go left. A mass fragment, huh? Wait, really? That... I was sure that was going to be a broken, like, secret passage. Alright. Well, thank goodness that's done. I'm really glad that I don't have to do that again. Not until I start doing randos. That only has a reserve of 20, huh? Why was there a dot on that? I do kind of want to use this to see how it goes. Because we will get to a point where Greckles will be meaningless. But for now I'm going to just equip something in that slot that's not going to use a resource that I'm going to have to go farming. Or, but yeah, that I'm going to have to go back for. I mean, technically this also costs Greckles. Or the Plasmium thing also costs Greckles, but... Okay. Go in here. We got something down here. Oh, not a mask shard, but an upgrade. Oh, there's a... I only took 2 damage doing all that? I'm actually surprised. Also, I can't help but notice I didn't get a whole lot of rosaries. Did they fall in the lava? Oh. Okay, well, I would like some healing before I start messing around with... with that. I've killed 2 of those scary explosive guys, but I'm gonna have a platforming challenge. Again. Right. Well, that's one way to heal. Okay, let's go find something easier to fight. Move to the right, please. I'm going to be cautious. Oh, I don't have enough. Okay. Oh, because I ran, maybe? Right. Thing is, if I'm running, I'm wasting silk. Which makes this process less efficient. But not running feels bad. Yeah, this just feels so slow. Might as well just top up. We're not going to worry about full silk because we can't heal while doing a platforming segment. So we're just going to get full health. Okay, I guess if I do that instead of sprinting, I can save my silk. Okay, we're good. And because we didn't touch a bench, those scary guys with the light balls shouldn't have respawned. Oh, maybe it's not nearly as bad as I thought. Okay, well... got an arena, sure. That was the wrong way to dodge. Oh, that went poorly. Okay, I think this is actually going to be faster if I just bench here. Okay, we go down this, we go down, 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 down. Here we go. Okay, well... And I can't climb that now. Can't get up that way either. Why did that hit me? Of course, they won't let me just clear out a wave and then move on to the next one. Nope, they're gonna spawn in enemies as we go. What do I even get for doing this? Like, is it just a shortcut? Maybe they'll drop something. Also, I could try switching out tools and silk skills and all that. Because again, I'm not really using what I've got. Really? Why is that guy in such a terrible spot? Well, I know why he's... I know why he's in such a terrible spot. Okay, that's just complete and utter chaos. It doesn't help that it completely whiffed my spell. Okay, let's see if we can get in there without taking 5 damage to that one enemy that's at the entrance. That would be nice. That one enemy that's just positioned deliberately in such a way that you just can't get past it. Okay, well we can take damage from you instead. At least that's something novel. Okay, I don't actually need to fight you, I just need to lure you out of the way. Oh, are you serious? Why? Why do you follow me? How am I already almost dead? Well, it's because I've tanked like a million hits. And that was it. Alright, that felt decently controlled. Okay, and we have a shortcut now. Plus whatever's up here. Now I do get an arena of you guys. Oh, we flee. Okay. Ow. Let's go. Yeah, I think the last flea I got told me that I had half of them. So, with the achievement. So, there's probably about 20. So, shortcut. Now we got a shortcut and a flea. New enemy, huh? Wonder if you're killable. Probably. Right, so that's going to get us through here. Let's go the other way first. I hesitated when I heard the sound, and I shouldn't have hesitated. I should have kept going. Or, you know, do that. That's always an option. Dash downwards. But this should be a lot faster now. Oh. Being risky. Because now... Okay, we can climb up this wall. It didn't fall too far. Well, goodbye, rosaries. That was about 300. I don't think it really matters. Again, like I have things from shops, but Unless we just open up a new shop at some point, which, I don't know, there could be another town at some point. Who knows? Who knows how much bigger the game's gonna be. But... of course I miss. That went poorly for all sorts of reasons. Mostly because I tried to heal. That was a terrible choice. But yeah, I'm really not concerned about rosaries, because if it comes down to it... I guess I do need shards. If it comes down to it, I will just go back to the Citadel and grind out some bugs there. It's super fast to get rosaries at this point. Okay. How much health do you have? Too much is the answer. Like, killing this guy's not even important, but I just want him for the journal. Okay, that's the better route through there. Oh, I didn't even get him after all that? Oh. Okay, we just have another lava log or whatever those are called. Okay, well that was a good shortcut to open. Let's not fight you. Okay, so this does close. So we've seen that before. There was a silk spool thing way back. Okay. Well, we'll open another shortcut and do some healing. Okay, well, this is probably going to be hostile. Ah, Forebrother Signis. Ah. Okay. Oh, why did I do that? Alright, so we have lost all of our rosaries, and we've died in a distant boss fight. Well, there's a much faster bench now, I guess. So... I guess that'll give us a new thing to work on for the next episode. Yeah, this is probably about as close as we're gonna get. There was... See, did I go up there? I don't remember going up there. Oh yeah, no, I opened up a shortcut through here, probably. I don't know. But there is something over here, so I guess I might as well place a marker. Like, there's something over here. And it doesn't feel like we're getting any closer to it going in this direction, because it's just going to open up here. Well, that's what we'll do next time. I will see you then.